Barakta Yahweh, Barakta Yahushai, Barakta Yahweh, Barakta Yahushai, Barakta Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kwakadash. Double honors and salutations to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone Ruel and to the Akim around the four corners of the earth, preaching the gospel for Mashiach Yahushai in sincerity and truth and diligence of mind. This is Abraham Nash DC Camp, short lesson for the hopeful elect. Yep, so, I've been thinking that, that our journeys in this truth and in this world are very, very, very different. Okay, I already know that the promise of our Lord that He made unto our forefathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, shall come to pass. All right, the Lord said He's going to honor it. All right, because the Lord has already also mentioned that He valued His word seriously. Okay, above His name, and He's a man of integrity, and has already promised that He's going to do it in due season. So, what do you expect? So that proves that you already have the victory, and there's nothing that Esau can do to overturn the verdict that the Lord has already set from the beginning. All right, even before the beginnings of the foundations of the world, all right, even of the universe. So the victory is already yours. All right, all that has to happen is for us to follow in line with the righteousness and faith of Hamashiach Yahushai. All right, because people always say, in the world that you can't beat the system, you can't beat the system. But there's only one way to beat the system, and that is through the name of Hamashiach Yahushai, His works and His faith. Okay, and that's what we have to hold on to. All right, there's nothing in this world that guarantees us safety. All right, that can never be overthrown. And all you have is the sure mercies of the Most High. Okay, that's been tested over the period of time, and a lot of people don't understand that when that season of salvation is here, then you really know exactly what the men on the highways and byways have been preaching. So I'm going to read from the book of Romans chapter 8. I'm going to scroll down to verse 33. It says, "Who shall lay anything to the charge of the Most High's elect? It is the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai Ba'ashem Kwakadash that justify it." All right, so in your struggles, in your endeavor, in your efforts, whatever you're doing, it's the Most High that give you the green light and make you accomplish certain goals. So whatever you want to set your heart to, just let the Lord guide you towards it. And whatever accusations the world also want to bring against you, the persecutions and all the the scheming and backbiting, always remember, at the end of the day, at the end of the journey, at the end of the event, the Lord will reveal what your intents were, the intents of your heart. Right, just like the book of Hebrews chapter 4 verse 12 tells you that the word of the Lord is well, quicker and powerful than any two-edged sword, all right, dividing asunder, the bones and marrows and the joints, revealing the intents of the heart, all right. So you have to accept what the Lord has set in store for you, and you have to apply it, all right. That's exactly what the word of the Lord is about: application, 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 application of your faith, all right. So, you have to be able to keep that in mind, whatever situation you find yourself in. All right, this is not a victory for one day or 1 week or 1 month or for 1 year. This is a victory that you have to understand that will come at the end. Okay, at the end of the journey, then you will know, when that opportunity is real or it's not. Okay, because that's the reason why you have to let the Lord take control. All right, you see, so many people, they're happy today, but they end up miserable and bugged out, days to come. They lose it. You've seen it with our own people in the world, all right? Then verse 34 says, who is he that condemneth? It is Hamashiach that died, yea, rather, that is risen again, who is even at the right hand of the Most High Yahweh, who also maketh intercession for us. So that is Yahweh's motive right there, all right, to make intercession for us so that we can be delivered out of the hands of our enemies, all right, both within the nation of Israel and outside, all right, among the heathen, okay. So you have to understand that is how you beat the system. That's how you gain an everlasting one-up over the system, right? So you also understand why Esau, right, his elites and his minions are pushing so hard to try to muzzle the truth and, shutting down brothers' accounts and pressing on brothers with their censorship tactics and trying to corrupt the doctrine of Hamashiach Yahushua. So you have to, be aware of that, man. It's going to be a challenge, but, hey, the victory that you're going to get, it's not just a one-day victory. Remember, it's an everlasting victory, and that's the time that you're looking forward to. The challenges will come, but the victory that counts the most, it's when you're delivered, all right, when you get the crown. That would be the gravy on top of the whole cake, all right. So another precept would be from the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 7. 1 Corinthians chapter 7. I'm going to get verse 31. It tells you, and they that use this world as not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passed away. So that's one thing you have to be aware of. And when you're going to start reading verse 29, it says, but this I say, brethren, the time is short, it remaineth, that both they that have wives be as though they have none, and they that weep as though they weep not, and they that rejoice as though they rejoice not, and they that buy as though they possess not. So, hey, the Most High is building you up to be a soldier in righteousness, all right? So that's putting your worldly passions to the side, all right? And you basically mastering the art of control, all right? You're able to control, your focus, and that's what the Lord Hamashiach Yahushua is revealing to us here, all right? That you have to learn to be in control, and that's the mindset that's been revealed to us, okay? Then 31 says, and they that use this world as not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passed away. So you know that you're not going to be getting attached, all right, to the to the implementations of Esau's government and his so-called corporations, all right. You don't want to get too involved, all right, in Esau's administration upon the face of the earth, and you lose track of your motive, of your goals and your aspirations, all right. So remember, man, just like Moses had to put aside, his lifestyle, that he had with the administration of Pharaoh, just to focus on what was necessary, which is the deliverance of our people, the salvation of our people, the nation of Israel, all right? And that's what you so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, and Native Americans need to focus on, man. How the hell are we going to get out of this system of oppression? The system of consumerism, all right? System of instant gratification. And that's the only solution that the prophets have made known to our people to call upon the name of the Lord, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kwakadash. All right. And that's an excellent habit to cultivate. All right. So another precept will be from the book of John. John chapter 8. And then you read verse 36. It says, if the Son therefore shall make you free, ye shall be free indeed. So when the Lord Hamashiach Yahushai has given you that freedom, to get this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, you know that you can no longer be attached to this world, that the world is basically in your rear view mirror, and all you're doing is just passing by. All right. You do what is necessary and you keep it moving. All right. You're not really turning back. All right. Just like the Lord talks about those that put their hand to the plow and look back. It says they are not fit for the kingdom of heaven. They are not fit, all right, to serve the Lord. They are not fit to hold any position in the Most High's government. All right. Under the administration of Hamashiach Yahushai. So that's the lesson a lot of our people need to learn and hold on to. All right. So once you're free spiritually, you don't want to get entangled with this world anymore, man. All you can do is just observe, take notes, and filter it through the scriptures, and then you move on. All right. Whatever lesson you learn, you're able to share with brothers to build brothers up. All right. And to build up our people too, including women and children. All right. And then another precept will be from the book of Psalms. Psalms chapter 91. All right, I'm going to start from verse 13. It says, thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder, the young lion and the dragon shalt thou trample under feet. Yep. So this cruel system of oppression, all right, that is this governing structure upon the face of the earth, the governing structure of Esau and the serpent, we are going to have dominion over them through Hamashiach Yahushai, all right? And that's what we're looking forward to in these last days. We're not going to be, victims any longer, all right? So till then, the Most High is just keeping us up, all right, to make sure we're able to complete the tasks He set before us, all right. So it says, thou shalt tread upon the lion and adder, the young lion and the dragon shalt thou trample under feet. How are we going to trample him under our feet? With the words of our testimony, the testimony of Hamashiach Yahushai. All right, because our battle is a spiritual battle. And then from there, you understand what it means to have the Spirit of the Lord, the word of the Lord. Since the Lord value His words, seriously, His words are prophecy, we should do the same thing too. That's the same mindset you need to have. All right, you should be a man of your words. All right. And then verse 14 says, because He had set His love upon me, therefore I will deliver him. I will set him on high because he had known my name. Yep, so you have to know the name of the Lord. You have to know the character of the Lord. So that way you're able to do what is pleasing to Him. All right. So another precept be from Isaiah chapter 25. All right. Verses 7 and 8. It says, and He will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations. Yep. So that's how you get that freedom, man. The Lord has to open up your mind to understand what is going on, and your identity is revealed to you, all right, through the Spirit of Hamashiach Yahushai. And you are able to build from there. You're able to network with brothers and build something substantial, something on a strong foundation. Right, the testimony of our Lord Hamashiach Yahushua. You can't stress that enough. All right, that's what it boils down to. Your witnesses. All right, you're taking this message out there to our people, and you let them know what the whole issue of the world is about. All right, it's about the word of the Lord. All right, accomplishing what the Lord has always, expected it to do in due season. All right, and concerning our people, what they have to do to get right. All right, so we can be delivered. And you're also aware of the judgment that's coming upon the face of the earth. All right, so there's so much that we have to let our people know. All right, and hey, it's on them to hear. All right, and then verse 8 says, He will swallow up death in victory, and the Lord Yahweh Bashim will wipe away all tears from all faces. That's our our people, man, are no longer going to be suffering, for this system that's grinding our people, to shit. Okay, dominating our people's lives. Our people are just consumed with grief, anger, and frustration. All right, and the rebuke of his people shall he take away from off all the earth, for the Lord had spoken it. And that's what that's what we're bringing to our people. That's gospel right there. Okay, that's a summary of all the works of the Lord, right? To bring peace, safety, and stability to our people, all right? To bring salvation to our people through His Son, Hamashiach Yahushai. All right. So another precept will be from the book of Revelation, chapter 15, and you read verse 1. It says, and I saw another sign in heaven, great and marvelous, 7 angels having the 7 last plagues, for in them is filled up the wrath of the Most High. So that's his judgment of the Lord. Yeah, so that's why, we're praying to be saved. All right, so we're almost at the end of it, and the Lord has kept us through the plagues, of all this, situation that He's approved, to take place on the earth. And then it says, and I saw a seat where a sea of glass mingled with fire, and them that had gotten the victory over the beast, and over his image, and over his mark, and over the number of his name, stand on the sea of glass, having the harps of the Mosai Bashim Ashai Bashim Kwakadash. And that's exactly what we are hoping to experience. Victory, 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 victory. That's what we need. All right. That's what we hope and pray for on a daily basis. All right. Verse 3, and they sing the song of Moses, the servant of the Most High Yahweh, Bashim Ashai, Bashim Kwakadash, and the song of the Lamb. All right. That's Lord Yahushua saying, great and marvelous are thy works, Lord how Almighty. Just and true are thy ways, thou King of saints. Yep, so that's what you have to aspire, to partake of, right? So that's basically the whole gist of this lesson. Let our people know, man, the only way for you to beat this system is to return to Hamashiach Yahushai Bashim Kadash. All right, all that working 9 to 5, building investment opportunities, that's not really the way. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's always necessary to understand what comes first. The words of the Lord. That's what the Lord Hamashiach Yahushai told our people, to seek you first. All right, the kingdom of the Lord, His governing body, His governments, His policies, His laws, statutes, and commandments. Focus on what is most necessary, and then everything else will fall in line. All right. So that's the point that I can hope you've been edified, and always remember, you know, you know, remind yourself every morning, man, that there's only one way to beat this system. All right, the system of the beast. That is true. Hamashiach Yahweh Shai Ba Shem Shalom.